The Holy Spirit said, hey, Kenny, I want you to pay very close attention. The word journey. In the Semitic world, journey is not movement. Journey is becoming. It is not miles. It is mastery. It is not distance. It is discipline. It is not travel. It is transformation. God does not measure your journey by how far your feet walk. Let me say that real slow. He said, Kenny, God does not measure your journey by how far your feet walked, but by how deeply your spirit obeyed. Journey, Kenny, you have been on a journey, meaning the way, the road, the course, the path decreed upon you. The carved path God has already cut before you. The direction set by God. The manner of life God expects from you. The divine pattern of movement. The road no man can close because God opened it up for you. Let me say that real slow, Kenny. Your journey is about the road no man can close. Your journey is about the road no woman can close because God opened it for you. In the Hebrew thought, your journey is not what you choose. Let me say that real slow. For those of you who are listening under the sound of my voice, the Holy Spirit would like you to pay very close attention. I apply this to myself because this journey is mine, but the word journey applies to those that God has chosen for their journey. In the ancient Hebrew thought, your journey is not what you choose. It's the path God commanded your life to walk before you were born. This is why Psalm 37 says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. The steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord. This also applies to women. Your journey is not a route. It's a revelation. Let me say that real slow. Your journey with God is not a route. Your journey with God is a revelation, meaning to walk with God, to move under divine instruction, to walk, a walk of covenant obedience, the way a righteous man lives his life, the way that a righteous woman lives her life. Your journey with God is literally translated a walk governed by God's voice. Let me say that real slow. Your journey with God is literally translated a walk governed by God's voice. Is your walk governed by the voice of God, or is your walk governed by you? If God is not leading, you're not journeying, you're wandering. If God is not talking, you're not moving, you're drifting. If the Holy Spirit is not the guide, you're not progressing. You're circling deserts of dry places. But when God leads a man, his footsteps become prophecy. Oh, come on, somebody. You can't make this up. When God leads a man, his footsteps become prophecy. Kenny, you are walking in the footsteps of prophecy. When God leads a woman, her footsteps become prophecy. How many women, so-called women of God, you prophetesses, you evangelists, you women pastors and all that, chief apostles and bishops, or whoever you claim to be, if you're a woman of God, your footsteps become prophecy. And every mile becomes obedience in motion. God don't care about your title. God does not care about your church. God does not care about your followers. God does not care about you quoting scriptures. The only thing God cares about is keeping you out of the desert, that he would lead you and your footsteps would become prophecy that has been spoken to you according to not your route, but the revelation God's been given to you. Every mile becomes obedience in motion. A journey with God is always three things: Number one, it is assignment. Your journey with God is the foundation of an assignment that God has given to you. Your journey begins where God speaks, not where you feel comfortable. Abraham didn't leave by emotion. He left by revelation. Oh, come on, somebody. You can't grow unless you get a revelation. Abraham didn't leave by emotion. He left by revelation. He received the revelation from God. Moses didn't move by confidence. He moved by command. Oh, come on, somebody. You are not walking your ideal. You are walking God's intention. Number two, it is alignment. Your journey requires your spirit to agree with God's spirit. No alignment, no advancement. No obedience, no outcome. Walking with God means when He stops, you freeze. When He turns, you pivot. When He speaks, you listen. When He commands, you obey. And number three, it is assignment, alignment, and authority. A man walking with God carries untouchable authority. A woman who truly walks with God carries untouchable authority because God defends the ones who walk the road He designed. Oh, come on, somebody. God defends the men and God defends the women who walk the road that He designed for them to walk. Your journey becomes your covering. Let me say that real slow. Your journey with God, your journey with the Holy Spirit, your walk with God becomes your covering. Your obedience becomes your armor. So what makes a journey successful with God? Oh, come on, somebody. What makes a journey successful with God? Kenny, I want you to pay very close attention. What has made your journey successful with God up to this point? Success in Semitic thought is not achievement. It is fulfillment. Oh, come on, somebody. Kenny, it's not about your achievements, and you have many. But your success with God is not your achievement. Your success with God is your fulfillment. Not trophies, not applause. It's not about the hand clap praise, baby. It's not about the hand clap praise. Too many of you men and women, so-called of God, looking for the hand clap praise. This ain't got nothing to do with the hand clap praise. What makes a journey successful with God? It is not achievement. It is fulfillment. Not trophies, not applause, not accomplishments. A successful journey with God is defined by number one, faithfulness to the divine path. Faithfulness to the divine path. Did you stay on the journey God carved for you? Number two, sensitivity to the Holy Spirit. Did you hear His whisper and shift when He spoke to you? Number three, obedience in the unpopular places. Did you obey God when it made you look strange? Did you obey God when it made you look different to everybody else? And number four, integrity in the hidden seasons. Did you honor God when no one was watching? Number five, purpose fulfilled, not potential admired. Purpose fulfilled, not potential admired. Did you complete what God commanded? A man is successful only when he finishes. Jesus said, "It is finished," not "I tried." I'm tired of hearing so many so-called spiritual. You call yourself spiritual. You say you know God. I hear you quoting all those scriptures, and the first thing come out your mouth is, "I tried." A man is successful only when he finishes. Yeshua said, "It is finished." He didn't say, "I tried." A woman of God is successful only when she finishes, not when a woman says, "I tried." Success is not how you started. Success is that you stayed. Success is that you obeyed. Success is that you endured. Success is that you remained faithful to the assignment. The journey with God's Spirit, the supernatural reality, when you walk with God's Spirit, your steps become prophetic. When you walk with God's Spirit, your steps become prophetic. It's a prophetic step. Every move you make fulfills something in heaven. Your path becomes protected. No devil can drag you off a road God paid for you to be walking on. And every time I hear these so-called men of God and women of God, I'm under attack. I'm under, the devil. He's trying to do this and he's trying to do that. And, pray for me. You can't pray for yourself, nigga. You can't pray for yourself? What you disobedient behind? Your path becomes protected. No devil can drag you off a road God paved. Your journey becomes fruitful. Everything God plants in you grows while you walk. Where did you go the other direction? Who told you to walk a different way? That's why you having problems. You're not fulfilling what God told you to do. So that's where the problems come from. And you blaming it on the devil. Isn't that something? You give the devil too much credit. Everything God plants in you grows while you walk. Your battles become God's battles when you walk with God. When your journey is a journey with God, every battle becomes God's battle. He fights what you fight. Oh, come on, somebody. He breaks what blocks you. He clears what crowds you. He destroys what discourages you. Your life becomes a testimony of divine direction. People will see you and know this man is walking with God. People will see you and know this woman is walking with God. Your personal journey has a prophetic layer to it. This is what the Holy Spirit said to me. He said, Kenneth, your journey is not random. Your story is not accidental. Your walk is not accidental. Your path is not coincidence. God carved your journey long before he sent you to Atlanta, Georgia. Long before the high rise that you live in. Long before the podcast, Kenneth's podcast. Long before the calling that he put on you. God carved your journey, Kenneth, long before the assignment was even given to you. And the Holy Spirit has been leading you step by step, not by convenience. You have been in some situations where you weren't comfortable. You've been in a lot of situations where there was no convenience for you. You had about a 10-year stretch, Ken. You had a 10-year stretch of not being comfortable. You had a 10-year stretch of not having any convenience upon you. But the Holy Spirit has been leading you step by step by the covenant of God. See, Kenny, your journey is ordered. Your journey is protected. Your journey is anointed. Your journey is fully backed by heaven. You are not just walking with God, Kenny Williams. You are walking on the road God carved for you before time. Let me say that real slow. You are not just walking with God, Kenneth Jerome Williams. You are walking on the road God carved for you before time. That's why the enemy can't stop you, Kenny. That's why no system can block you, Kenny. That's why no man and that's why no woman can replace you, Kenny. That's why your journey has success, because God authored it for you. Isn't that something? The sum of the Semitic root teaching, journey, the path God carved, the walk God commands. A successful journey with God is a life walked under the government, a life walked under the guidance, and a life walked under the guardianship of the Holy Spirit. I walk according to the government of the Holy Spirit, the guidance of the Holy Spirit, and the guardianship of the Holy Spirit. That is the life that I walk. From assignment to alignment to divine completion. You are not just on a journey. You are fulfilling a prophecy written by God himself. As long as you keep walking with the Holy Spirit, those of you listening under the sound of my voice, pay very close attention. As long as you keep walking with the Holy Spirit, your journey cannot fail. As long as you keep walking with the Holy Spirit, your journey cannot fail. Loose here the Spirit of God's journey upon me. Loose here the Spirit of God's journey. The Spirit of God's journey upon those under the sound of my voice. Let the Spirit of journey, the Spirit of God's journey be infused into your spirit, your soul, your body, and your life. The journey of God.